By the way, the Geek Meet dance can be learned. There, you have the step-by-step instructions on your.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's YouTube. Well, we'll talk more about that later. The summer's coming. Memorial Day's coming up this weekend. That kind of signals the beginning of summer. Parties, events. You got stuff coming up. There are some great apps that can help you plan those parties.
Right. Well, the first app is actually a spin-off in a way. Foursquare's been around for a long time. It's all about checking into places and telling people where you are. But they've decided that they're going to split things off and move the social piece somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're going to go to a new one called Swarm. And Swarm is really kind of geared to let people know where you might be and kind of serendipitously show up and hang out with your friends. So if you're going to have some coffee, you can actually, check in on Swarm, and then people, if they know you and they want to hang out with you, they can show up there.
Okay, so just have that app running, and then it will notify me that my friend Bill is at Coffee Talk.
People are describing it as the era of the invisible app. Rather than launching it and saying you're there, it's going to be constantly reporting where you are, so you can say, "Hey, Dan's down the block. Let's go see."
I don't know if I like that.
Right. I can see that.
Hey, there's another couple that are more, I guess, for bigger events that you want to talk about.
Yeah, the one that I've used quite a bit is called Eventbrite. And it's really for kind of a larger event. If you have anything from like 50 to 100 people, it's really great. In fact, more. It can actually do some seating, like stadium seating.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But the idea is that, you have people check in, they give you some contact info. You have a way to keep in touch with them as far as how planning is going and the agenda for the event. And then, during the event, you can actually check them in as a result of the Eventbrite application. It's been around for a while, but it's really good. Some new things, some events, if you're interested in some geek events coming up, there's a Hack to the Future we're doing on the 31st, and there's also like a Shaka Khan, and then Wear Wednesday is all on Eventbrite.
Now, there's another one that's kind of in the making, more or less, for the second time.
For the second time.
Right.
There's a guy named Andy Bio. He's one of the people who started Kickstarter, for example, and he runs a site called waxy.org. But way back when, he had this great event planning site, like let's hang out and do geeky things, called upcoming.org. Okay. And like any successful business, it got bought out, in this case by Yahoo, and like many businesses bought by Yahoo, it was then allowed to wither and die.
Just shut down,
right.
Basically.
But now Yahoo actually said, hey, you can have the domain name again, and he's doing a Kickstarter to bring this awesome site back. There's less than a week left, but basically if you want a cool, friends don't let friends use Evite, so help this guy build upcoming.org again, and we can have that.
All right, so there's some great apps for events coming up if you want a little help in planning your party. You guys got a party coming up, right?
Yep. This upcoming on the 1st of June, that's a Sunday.
Not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Next Sunday. It's the 7th annual Hawaii Geek Meet.
This is fun.
Yeah, it's sort of like a cross between your family potluck picnic and a maker fair and anything else. That's where we take the medieval fighters and the stormtroopers and the astronomers and the programmers and see what they can do when you bring them all together.
You're going to have some drones there as well?
Yep, we're going
we'll
to
have some drones. We'll even have some telescopes. Now, you might think, what are you going to look at in the daytime?
Yeah.
Well, they're actually special telescopes to look at the sun. And you can see solar flares and sunspots. It's great.
Yeah, there's going to be the Lego group. I mean, anything nerdy. In fact, if you are nerdy and you've got something you want to show, bring it down.
Or if you just want to learn how to be nerdy, this would be the place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, all this information on our website at HawaiiNewsNow.com. And of course, you can hear Burt and Ryan on Bytemarks Cafe. That's Hawaii Public Radio, 89.3 at 5 o'clock.
That's right.
Tonight. All right. Yep. We'll be right back. More sunrise and more dancing coming up. Wow, we don't have to wait. Let's see the dancing right now. There's no sense waiting.
What is that? Awesomeness.